right, all right, all right. Watch out. Let's go, baby. That's awesome. Woo! Kenny, what's up? Hey, what you doing tonight, man? Y'all watching TV? What y'all got going on? Hey, you ready to come back to Oakland? Hey, we're about to make you a Pittsburgh Steeler, brother. Congratulations to you and your family. Bro, we're excited to have you, man. This is awesome.
Indeed, it was awesome. G'day, guys. Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. My name's Mark, and I'm also from Steelers Nation, Australia, as you guys know that. Right. Today, guys, I want to talk about this. The recent hype around Kenny Pickett has been absolutely awesome. The Raiders game, the Ravens game, the back-to-back game-winning drives, which is a record in the NFL. A record. Kenny Pickett holds a record for a rookie to have the comeback drive, to win against the Raiders and to win with that nice pass to George Pickens down the middle. And then last week with the Ravens pass as well to Najee Harris. Back-to-back drives for a rookie. Now remember, we're talking about a rookie, okay? He's not a superstar yet, but Kenny Pickett is a rookie. But I want to focus on maybe the relationship that Tomlin is building with Kenny Pickett. And of course, there's a narrative out there by 5% of the Steelers fans, you know, that Tomlin is a bad coach, fire Tomlin. Like, I'm not going to really go into that today. I'm going to focus on Kenny Pickett and his relationship or building connection with Tomlin. This could be a powerhouse like duo, like in the making. You know, you have Joe Burrow in Cincinnati doing some great things over there. One of the best quarterbacks in the league, if not the AFC. The Ravens don't know what they're doing with Lamar Jackson. The Browns have absolutely no idea what they're doing with Watson. They traded all their picks away. The Pittsburgh Steelers, however, might have found their next franchise in Kenny Pickett. And that's back-to-back. That's also back-to-back franchises. So we had Big Ben in 2004 for what, 16, 17, 18 years, however long his career was. It was a long career, right? Then the Steelers are meant to have a rebuilding year. We're meant to fall apart and rebuild the house again. But that hasn't happened. This year, the Steelers are now competitive with 3 games. The Steelers can make the playoffs. And I said to you guys that I was going to bring this up over and over and over, right? Week 18, the Bills beat the Patriots, Jets beat the Dolphins, we beat the Browns. We're in the playoffs. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. But this Kenny Pickett and Tomlin relationship is starting to become really fun to watch and intriguing. You can see there's a new spirit and a new, high in Tomlin's demeanor. After the game against the Ravens, there was going around the Twitterverse. I saw a video, and it looks to see that he's mouthing, Kenny effing Pickett. Like, he's super proud of the guy going down the field. And when you think about it, there's a notion of Tomlin didn't win. I can't stand it. But Tomlin didn't win the Super Bowl because it was cowards players. Well, now there's a chance that Tomlin can win a Super Bowl possibly in the next 5 years if they build it correctly. They build around Kenny Pickett. They go and get him some more receiver help. They get him some O-line help. You keep Najee. You keep Warren. You build around that. You possibly go and get another offensive coordinator. I'm not saying that Matt Canada's done, but I'm saying it's not working, to the best of the ability of the Steelers. It's not really working. Scoring 17 points a game just won't cut it in this league. So go and get an offensive coordinator and someone who can really push Kenny to his strengths. And that might happen. That might happen. So this relationship that I'm talking about is when Kenny Pickett went down the field, scored the TD, threw the big pass to Steven Sims, by the way, was absolute rocket and a dime. Dime over the middle. Sims caught it. Found Najee Harris. Then Mike Tomlin went up to him and said, Kenny effing Pickett. And you can even tell in that starting video, in Mike Tomlin's voice, was super happy and proud that he found his guy. And the Steelers organization, Mike Tomlin and crew, might have found their guy in Kenny Pickett. And when you really think about that in a nutshell, so many teams around the league, the Commanders, the Jets, the Lions, the Browns, all these teams, Falcons, all these guys, maybe even Saints, they're all trying to find their guy or their franchise guy, their franchise quarterback for the future to be a stable point of that organization, right? The Pittsburgh Steelers might have done that back to back, and that's kind of scary. If the Steelers can win this game and go 9-8, then you have a chance next year with an easier schedule because you finish third in the AFC North. You finish third in the AFC North. You have a chance for an easier schedule. You have a full off season. Kenny Pickett and crew, the offense can go into an off season, get healthier, learn more, learn the offense if it still is McKenna's offense, and progress forward. That's also not a bad thing. So I think this power duo of Tomlin and Kenny Pickett could be a thing to watch for years to come, like many years to come. So many people, I apologize, a few 5%ers out there want Mike Tomlin fired. But for those 5%ers who want Mike Tomlin fired, go look up Rich Eisen's comments about that. He pretty much called the Mike Tomlin crowd dumb for wanting them fired. He's a Hall of Fame coach. So you have a Hall of Fame coach, right? Hall of Fame coach in the making, Tomlin. Never had a losing season. Fantastic coach. Well-respected guy. Building this relationship with Kenny Pickett. Mike Tomlin's, 50 years old. Kenny Pickett's 24. The respect's going to be there. Kenny Pickett can start to, build the connection with Freiermuth. I don't know if they're going to get another tight end, but Connor Haywood in the mix. You know what I'm trying to say? This to me is very promising from a season that nobody knew what to expect. Now, I put my fan, bias brain on, and I said the Steelers would go 13-4. That's what I thought. But that was completely biased. But we're not too far from that. When you think about it, right? You get a Raven game, a Raven win here, that's a win. We could be sitting at 9-7. You beat the Jets when Kenny threw that pick to Freiermuth, that's a win. Kenny runs down the field to beat the Dolphins and doesn't throw that pick, that's a win. There are a few wins that could have been on the board, most definitely. Now, sure, the Eagles smashed us. The Bengals smashed us too. But there's a few times that we could have got the W. And the Steelers could have been top 10 wins or 11 wins. So what I'm saying is, guys, this is something really exciting to watch. Mike Tomlin, Kenny Pickett, possibly might be one of the best draft picks in a long time. But we'll see how it works out. So I'm just really excited for this duo to have an off season, possibly get a coordinator, build on what they've done. This idea of rebuilding or retooling. We should have been the worst team in the league. They came from 2-6. Now they're staring down the playoff spot. It's really exciting. And I think to see Mike Tomlin excited as well, not only in that draft video, that draft clip I showed you, but excited after every game. I think Tomlin knows he's got his guy. I think Tomlin knows he's got his guy for the next 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Is this the new era? This could be the new era. We had Big Ben, and now we might have Kenny Pickett, KP8, for a very long time. We have him on a rookie deal, and he's getting better every single week. This could be, I can't believe it. You could have Ben Roethlisberger and Kenny Pickett for the next 5 or so years. We'll see how it all plays out. I don't want to look too far into the future, but what we need to do is cheer on our team to win this game against the Browns and cheer on the Dolphins to lose and cheer on the Pats to lose. All right, guys, I'll see you later.